Today we're going to start our last unit, and that is global issues. So we've left the world at the end of the Cold War, and certainly by the 1990s, the world is definitely a global unit. What happens in another part of the world very often, it certainly is known in our country, but it also may affect our country in positive or negative ways. I mean, think about things like pandemics and things like that. Those things certainly affect the world. And that the COVID pandemic originated in China. So it traveled all the way around the world relatively quickly here. So let's start first by learning about the idea called globalization. What is globalization? So your first task is to simply get familiar with that idea. Now, if this will open up for me, I'll show you what I mean. Being a little slow today. Maybe a lot slow today. There we go. Okay, so this is going to explain what globalism is. And then I have asked you to first watch the overview video. What is globalization? Okay. And then I've got an article, a short article for you to read. It's very short. So click on this nationalgeographic.org link to read that. If you'd like to listen to it, you can click this link here. And then last, you're going to need one of these for your next assignment. But this is a list of 8 different types of globalization. So once you open this link, scan through them, see which one seems to appeal to you the most, because you're going to do I think it's a picture collage, some information about the particular type that you choose. So make sure you're using this reference right here and you're choosing one and you're reading carefully what it says about that one. All right, then what are you going to do with it? You have an assignment that you're going to work with. Again, being very, very slow today. There we go. So you're going to create a picture collection that represents whichever type of globalization you chose. You want to find at least 4 images that fit this type of globalization. So your tasks are 1, create a page, or you could use a slideshow if you want to, and title it with the type of globalization that you choose. Remember, it has to be one of the 8 from the previous lesson. Write a 1-sentence original explanation that explains what type of globalization you chose. Remember, this needs to be your words. Practice it a little bit so you understand, because you're not going to be able to find images unless you understand what you're looking for. Find 4 pictures that represent this type of globalization, and then put them into either your document or your slideshow. You can use any kind of program you want to do that, but make sure that each picture has a caption that explains what is it and how it shows the type of globalization. And that's not one caption for 4 pictures. That's 4 total captions, 1 for each picture. This is worth 30 points. So upload once you have that document created. If you could do it by hand if you wanted to and take a snapshot, but I think it's probably faster to do it using internet images and things like that. So keep that in mind. If you have, that's what you're doing. If you have the S version, if you're doing the M version, you may have some slightly different numbers here to work with. So just make sure you're following the directions for your assignment. Good luck.